Welcome back to One Psalm a Day, where we read a psalm together and talk about it. Today we're reading Psalm 18. Now, this is a long one. Bear with me. I believe in you. Here we go. I love you, O Lord, my strength. The Lord is my rock and my fortress and my deliverer, my God, my rock in whom I take refuge, my shield and the horn of my salvation, my stronghold. I call upon the Lord who is worthy to be praised, and I am saved from my enemies. The cords of death encompassed me, the torrents of destruction assailed me, the cords of Sheol entangled me, the snares of death confronted me. In my distress, I called upon the Lord. To my God, I cried for help. From his temple, he heard my voice, and my cry to him reached his ears. Then the earth reeled and rocked. The foundations of the mountain trembled and quaked because he was angry. Smoke went up from his nostrils and devouring fire from his mouth. Glowing coals flamed forth from him. He bowed the heavens and came down. Thick darkness was under his feet. He rode on a cherub and flew. He came swiftly on the wings of the wind. He made darkness his covering, his canopy around him, thick clouds with water out of the brightness before him. Hailstones and coals of fire broke through his clouds. The Lord also thundered in the heavens, and the Most High uttered his voice. Hailstones and coals of fire. He sent his arrows and scattered them. He flashed forth lightnings and routed them. Then the channels of the sea were seen, and the foundations of the world were laid bare. At your rebuke, O Lord, at the blast of your breath of your nostrils, he sent from on high. He took me. He drew me out of many waters. He rescued me from my strong enemy and from those who hated me, for they were too mighty for me. They confronted me in the day of my calamity, but the Lord was my support. He brought me out into a broad place. He rescued me because he delighted in me. The Lord dealt with me according to my righteousness, according to the cleanliness of my hands, he rewarded me. For I have kept the ways of the Lord and have not wickedly departed from my God. For all his rules were before me, and all his statutes did not put away from me. I was blameless before him. I kept myself from my guilt. So the Lord has rewarded me according to his righteousness, according to the cleanliness of my hands in his sight. With the merciful, you show yourself merciful. With the blameless man, you show yourself blameless. With the purified, you show yourself pure. And with the crooked, you make yourself seem torturous. For you have saved a humble people, but the haughty eyes bring you down. For it is you who light my lamp. The Lord my God lightens my darkness. For by you I can run against a troop, and by my God I can leap over a wall. This God, his way is perfect. The word of the Lord proves true. He is a shield for all those who take refuge in him. For who is God but the Lord? And who is a rock except our God? The God who equipped me with strength and made my way blameless. He made my feet like the feet of a deer, and he set me secure on the heights. He trains my hands for war, so that my arms can bend a bow of bronze. You have given me a shield of your salvation, and your right hand supported me, and your gentleness made me great. You gave a wide place for my steps under me, and my feet did not slip. I pursued my enemies and overtook them, and did not turn back until they were consumed. I thrust them through so they were not able to rise. They fell under my feet, for you equipped me with strength for the battle. You made those who rise against me sink under me. You have made my enemies turn their backs to me, and those who hated me I destroyed. They cried for help, but there was none to save. They cried to the Lord, but he did not answer them. I beat them fine as dust before the wind. I cast them out like the mire of the streets. You delivered me from strife with the people. You made me the head of the nations. People whom I had not known served me. As soon as they heard me, they obeyed me. Foreigners came cringing to me. Foreigners lost heart. They came trembling out of their fortresses. The Lord lives, and blessed be my rock, and exalted be the Lord of my salvation, the God who gave me vengeance and subdued the peoples under me, who rescued me from my enemies. Yes, you exalt me above those who rose against me. You delivered me from the man of violence. For this I will praise you, O Lord, among the nations, and sing to your name. Great salvation brings to his king and shows steadfast love to his anointed, to David and his offspring forever. Wow. This is a psalm with so much truth, and it is a psalm that has a lot. This is a psalm where David is addressing the Lord through song on the day where God delivered him from the hands of all of his enemies and from the hands of Saul. So this is a psalm where David, after Saul was no longer a threat to him and after his enemies were defeated, came and said, "The Lord is my rock and my fortress." And we see so much truth about who God is in this psalm. We see that he is the rock and fortress and deliverer. He's someone we can take refuge in. He is someone who hears the cries for help. He is in charge of all of the weather and the skies and the fires and all of that. He's also someone who is so great that we see it took 50 verses for David to just scratch the surface of who this God is. And we see several verses in here. I want to point out just a few that spoke out to me. One of the verses that really spoke to me was this one, where he says, "With the merciful, you show yourself merciful. With the blameless man, you show yourself blameless. With the purified, you show yourself pure. And with the crooked, you make yourself seem tortured. For you save humble people, but haughty eyes you bring down." And we see that there is so much language in this psalm about God being a savior, someone who will walk with you and not let you be stuck with your enemies. So this was a lot. I'm going to leave you here as this is already much longer than anything else. If you have any questions for me about this psalm or any of the other psalms, feel free to comment them and I will try to answer those questions. And I will see you tomorrow for Psalm 19, which is shorter, I promise.